Welcome back to Dormified. Woo! We're back playing Pikmin.
I'm watching a wall break.
Pikmin.
It's Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Quit your
I was
shit.
reading a review of the first Pokemon movie. Oh god. It was by some person who was like, I'm gonna say this up front, I don't understand the Pokemon franchise, so this is gonna be a hilarious review. And he,
Was it hilarious?
He interviewed a 10-year-old and he tried to explain the entire Pokemon world to this poor reviewer.
Man.
He spent the entire interview trying to find the correct plural of Pokemon, which is just that word.
Oh shit.
I just don't want to wake up the big one. And tell me right, no, just don't do that. Oh fuck.
What is? Oh god. What is that thing?
Danger.
What are you gonna fight?
If I didn't go into
I don't
too
know
much
if they walk
detail
past.
earlier, Zach won't let me play this game because I actually speedrun this game.
There we go.
You mean Pikmin 1?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been doing that for?
Since about last summer.
And what's your best record?
140, which is comparatively really bad, but that's still really impressive. The people.
Wait, what do you mean?
1 hour 40
Oh,
minutes.
okay. 140.
So you see Zach
140
is
hours.
losing all his Pikmin to this poor Bulborb, and what I would do is I'd just throw a Pikmin on the ledge.
Lady
and
man.
What?
The proper term is
Lady
lady
man.
man.
What? I'm kinda-
Pokemon.
Because killing Bulborbs is the worst thing ever, and it causes you to lose Pikmin, even if you do everything perfectly.
What is... Okay, I don't mean to interrupt anybody with their cardboard box shenanigans, but what is happening on Zach's screen, Pikmin 1?
He just found the yellow onion.
Okay,
Yep.
so this is the yellow...
Yeah.
Pikmin,
Yeah.
right?
Yellows
Okay.
in this game, there's no electricity. That was added in Pikmin 2, but they
Okay.
can carry bombs.
So that's their special...
Yeah, they get.
And they
They
can
get
throw
thrown higher, too.
Oh
that.
shit, the fractions are 1 for 1 on...
So now 2/1 means they're moving twice as fast.
Oh no. Wait, does that actually?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it moves faster.
Oh, that makes too much sense. But 1/2 means half as fast, right?
In his game.
In Pikmin 1.
Okay, just kind of pretend like that's
Don't
not
hurt
what's
yourself.
happening. It takes a lot of mental capacity
How
to
much-
understand.
How much calculus is needed for the Pikmins?
I need to
A
calculate
surprisingly large amount. What? Oh yeah,
The-
that's right. Doesn't matter.
Surprisingly large.
Well,
Really?
in Pikmin 1, you don't know the projectile path, but this game, it draws a line for you, so that's cool.
Alright.
So I don't need to do no calculus.
Alright, yellow. No, send it to the yellow one. Damn it.
What is happening with
It's
this?
getting picked up by the red first. There we go.
Okay, I want to understand some controls now. Okay, I understand the GameCube controls. I mean the Wii U controls. Those aren't hard to understand. You point and shoot. But with the GameCube, is it just a C-stick is what that little purple ring is aiming at, and then you're walking around with the normal
It's
joystick?
very strange.
It kind of moves and. Yeah.
You move the cursor,
That's not a good
but the
explanation.
camera follows Olimar, and Olimar follows the cursor. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's weirdly separated.
But does it work?
yeah, it works fine.
Okay.
I actually like it more than the Wii controls.
Oh my god.
Eternal fuel.
Eternal.
Unlimited.
Oh my god, it's clean coal. You found clean
I
coal.
found clean coal.
Quick.
Oh, that
pull
needs
it.
40 shit.
Oh my god, 40.
Yeah.
I personally prefer the
Well, you
rear
already had
mouse
40.
controls
Yeah,
because they allow me to aim farther than the analog stick would, which would be about
Right.
here. I can point it as far as I want.
Okay, so you can't play Pikmin 3 without a nunchuck, right?
You can play it using the Pro Controller, the gamepad, or the Wii Remote.
Okay.
So you get a lot of
That's
options in this game.
Okay, it's not just like Wii or Nintendo selling themselves out to just have everyone buy every accessory again.
I
Right?
have so much
You need the
white
tennis-
plastic garbage in my room.
You gotta get the tennis racket add-on.
Yeah.
Wii Sports. No, they have a Wii U one with leaderboards
that's
now.
cute.
It's the best thing ever.
So the box on Pikmin 3 has the amount it needs for the Pikmin to move the box, but how
Oh, I
would
missed
they
one.
even know that if this is Earth? This makes no sense.
I'm
Why
gonna
would they
try
know
and
that?
skip all these yellow
Oh my god,
things.
is that an SD card?
It's a log, and basically it just slows down the game because you have to
Oh.
read text boxes.
But you just picked it up. That
Well,
wasn't
the
good.
friggin' cutscene picked
that
it up.
wasn't good. Well, come on, you should know the pro strats for this, alright?
I haven't even beaten this game.
God.
So
Ember,
that's
I've
not
been playing
something you're
Christ.
supposed to admit.
I'm trying to break the 120 in Pikmin 1. Excuse me.
Oh, no.
I play that game too much.
honestly,
So now it's showing me to move the map again.
oh good. Again? You know, if it was English, I could actually comment on it. But it's just
Okay, that sure was something.
Nah, it was fine. That was fine.
Sam is a proficient Moonspeak translator.
Moonspeak.
Moon spoke.
The proper is in past tense.
So now we're in a cave and there's
Okay,
mushrooms.
More shrooms everywhere. Nintendo, what did you shit with shrooms?
Oh god, there's in Pikmin 2 there's an item and it's totally a cannabis leaf, but in
Yeah.
the English version they changed it to just like a maple leaf.
That's good.
Perfect. Please tell me it's called medicine in Japanese.
It's something related to getting high, which is really controversial to Nintendo America.
Wow.
Like the description describes Olimar trying it and getting high.
Okay. Well, gotta do something.
Honestly, if I was high and playing this game, that would be not fun because getting high is for losers. Don't do drugs, kids. God,
That's a good point.
Your daily lesson in self-morals by Sam.
you know me.
Damn it, I didn't want to do that.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Except for that meteor rock or whatever.
All right.
Pikmin
How am I gonna accidentally tell him to stop it? Like, what do I do? What makes
You
him?
call them what? The bombs or the thing?
Okay.
Did
I just
you
want to
do
make
it?
sure I'm not gonna accidentally set it off.
So I found my ship. It is called the SS Drake.
Your game, you gotta learn on your gamepad too.
It's on the
Just press it on the gamepad.
Ooh, we got Skype in the future.
As
Nice.
Future stuff.
Nice.
In the future, there's video
future's real.
calling.
The future is real.
Hoverboards, 2014.
Want that hoverboard?
God damn it.
I'm really sad that we never got the hoverboard.
Yeah, we
Back
never
Back
got
to the future.
the
Just
hoverboard.
And
raised my
self-tying shoes.
expectations.
Did it? Did it really? I think it raised everyone's expectations. It came out in like what?
89?
I'm gonna butcher this. I was gonna say 84. That wasn't too bad.
No, I think I actually don't know. Now that I think about it.
87.
8012.
There you go.
I don't know if there's a part over there. I'm just gonna get the one that I can obviously
I would
see.
not recommend going back there because it's easier to get with blues. Like they just drop it down the ledge instead of going the long way around.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't understand how I've never heard or seen this game at all until Ember brought it into our dorm to play it. I grew up with the GameCube and I had a lot of games for it and I enjoyed like things like Smash Brothers and all that classic jazz and F-Zero, GX,
Well,
Falcon.
This is a very weird franchise because they introduced it with the GameCube and they made a sequel like a year later, Pikmin 2, but then they dropped it for like forever until 2013, which they
Yeah.
released this game.
My only on TV console was just a GameCube, and I didn't even get that until I was a freshman in high school, and that was
There you
pretty
go.
weird.
So you were introduced to the good video pretty late.
Pretty late. I mean, I still played all the bad parts.
All right, I want
Dreamcast
to explain
Virtual
this. So
Boy.
you just saw it. I was like on the juice collection screen. When you pick up fruits, you get like a certain amount of bottles of juice, and that determines how long you can stay on the planet. If you run out of juice, you basically lose, and you have to go back to an earlier day to unfuck yourself up.
That's weird.
Fuck yourself up.
Unfuck yourself.
You just you went to get food for your starving planet, and you ate it all, and you didn't get the rest of the food. So
Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
I think it's safe to say that Ember, you've played probably more video games than I'll play in my entire life. Is that true?
yes,
How many consoles have you had growing up? Because
all the Nintendo ones. I had a PlayStation and PlayStation 2, but I didn't jump past any of those.
yeah, you know,
I actually do have an Xbox 360, but it keeps friggin' overheating, so...
was it factory new or?
No,
I mean,
it was
fac-
launch day. A
release?
friend, of my brother's had oh, it's broken, I just got a new one. But then my brother fixed it, and we played it for a month, and then it overheats all the time.
Question: if they're in the middle of carrying something, do they technically die at the end of the day?
If they are in the onion zone where your ship is, they live. But no, if they're not in your party, they die.
Do you figure I can get the rest of the food with that amount of time?
Yeah, that's a whole tick.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Sick. And Zach, you've played a lot of video games growing up too, right?
Yes, I owned most.
Most Vigia games
Yes.
I owned. Most.
I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's really true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vast majority of systems I have played or owned.
Yeah. No, I can. Off the top of my head, I can think of a lot of major systems I haven't ever played. I still haven't played PlayStation 3. I've never played PS1. I've never played on a PSP, really. Those are all Sony, whatever. I've never played an Xbox One, actually. Or not one, just the original Xbox. I wanted to say the first Xbox, but you know, that's fucking
That doesn't make sense.
stupid.
Thanks, Microsoft.
Also, I owned the first Xbox. That was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That bowling ball controller, my
Yeah, it was-
favorite.
Not a huge fan.
I do remember playing Dreamcast. I do remember playing a lot of Sega consoles, actually. All my neighbor had was Sega. Die-hard Sega fan.
Sega Genesis
that
for
was
life.
my shit. But growing up, I only had a computer at my house, and I learned a lot about about my own computer, and a lot about the games and how to make them work on older systems, and just I became pretty computer savvy all on my own, and then just was introduced to all these
I want to get all of them out of the
consoles.
ground. Fuck! Let me get the last one. There we go.
It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. It's kind of a culture shock when you go from playing like Need for Speed SE and Hot Pursuit, the first one, and then all of a sudden you're playing like Halo 4, 5, 8, and you're like, this isn't fun. This is not. I don't want to play this.
I feel like, you know, while a lot of people's opinions of games are heavily nostalgia fueled,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that there are more good games that are not in the last decade than there are in this decade. If that didn't make sense.
No, that didn't make sense.
Okay, in this most recent decade, there are less good games than
Okay.
like 90 to 2000.
So you are supporting the nostalgia side of it because you think there are better games in the past.
No, I'm gonna say that there are more good games.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they're better.
A bit, yeah, more of a quantity.
Yeah, I'm just saying that like if we had to find just all of the games that we could play on
Okay,
the show.
top 10 games that came out before 1999 or 2000.
Before 2000.
Super Metroid, Mario
Baldur's Gate.
64.
Never played it.
Icewind Dale was good. Anything Infinity Engine, so that's like 6 games.
There you go.
Well, that's the list. No, and then a lot of the Super Nintendo library was cool.
I was a diehard, honest to God, diehard.
Die Hard.
I was a diehard.
Have you played
Die
Die
Hard.
Hard on the NES? That's
No.
like the game of the year all years.
No,
Is it?
I played a lot of Madden 1999. I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna say that's not Game of the Year all
that
years,
game
but
was,
alright.
That game was a lot of fun.
But the way you beat Die Hard is you have like a health bar for your feet. So you walk
Something
on glass.
about that is hilarious to me.
You walk on glass to damage your feet, and then you walk up the stairs, and it's all based on a timer. So like after a certain amount of time, you can go to the first floor and defeat the boss. So you keep walking up the stairs, and that decreases the timer like a minute.
Right.
And I think you have to wait 15 minutes. So you just keep walking up and down the stairs with like broken legs.
Doom
Oh.
was a really good one.
Doom what? You know,
I like Doom a lot.
Oh,
If
I
you,
picked
I
it up.
doubt either of you have ever played it, but maybe some of the viewers have.
Doom?
No, not Doom.
I was
No,
like,
shut
I've
up,
played
shut up.
Doom.
I've played hours and hours and hours of Star Wars Mysteries of the Sith. If anyone knows what that game is, you know that is your shit. That game is so fucking fun and so much better
Do I
than
need to be building this?
a lot of the other Star Wars games
No,
that
I
come
don't.
out.
There's just a
since
part
then.
over there.
Well, can I get to it with just these guys?
Yeah.
Oh. How do I get to it?
You just build. Oh. If you don't want to be like super speedrunner and throw Pikmin in the water, you probably need first.
Yeah. So I will definitely be more towards the 30 than the 50 on my day count.
My first speedrun was 14 days, and it was really bad. But
Well, it depends. Were you doing all items? Or
yes,
were you,
the only category we do is all parts because that's how you get to the credits. Anything else, you just have to end all the days and get the bad ending.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Lego Racers?
Yeah, that game was.
I love that game. If we could ever get a computer that can run 32 or something, I think it's
I just killed it.
That would be so amazing. 'Cause I love that game.
It's gonna. What? Oh, all right. Stop. Nope.
So, did you guys get through days or what?
I'm on day 2.
This is just a complete blur. have
I
no
am
idea
on
what's
like the
going
actual game now.
Okay,
so-
you're on day 1,
I'm just
Ember,
explaining.
and Zach, you're on day 2?
Yep.
Wow, so much has happened. This game is so...
Well, I found my female colleague, as noted by her pink hair.
She's dead.
Okay. So men can't have pink hair, is what they're saying.
She's dead.
That's the only reason you know she's female, and she wears feminine glasses.
Next time on Dormified, we'll use this iPad to revive our female dead friend.
The Nintendo Wii U gamepad.
Or probably not, though.